Greetings, friends. Welcome from New Jersey Motorsports Park, Thunderbolt track, which I consider my home track, that Lime Rock. I frequent them a couple of times a year, and that's where I do shakedowns of my cars and really work on my driving skills via HPDE sessions. Today is a special day because I am testing, or I have been testing, some of the new equipment that I've installed over the last couple of months on the 911. Specifically, these OEM bucket seats and the DSC suspension controller, which is the brain behind the suspension, how it reacts to all the inputs. And I've got to say, after 3 sessions behind me, I have to say the news is good. The seats are so huggy that they've been actually making me nauseous. It's a different feeling now, where I don't have to kind of tense my muscles at turns and I kind of keep myself in place. I can just let my body go and kind of just let it do its thing. So that's been making me nauseous, believe it or not. And the suspension controller is working out very well. There is very little nosedive, absolutely noticeable. There are some skeptics out there who say, oh, it's a placebo effect. Absolutely not. You definitely notice it, and when you pair it with the seats, it is such an amazing upgrade to the car. And as I'm driving here, being passed by all these club racers, I'm actually in a group with a lot of caged cars, all the GT4s and GT3s. It's just it's pretty amazing that my car can actually hang, not only hang, but can actually sometimes pass some of those cars. There's a couple of reasons for it. The 2 main reasons are the 2 turbochargers that I have, and when you pair it with the tune, it's very hard to beat the torque. I may not sound as good as, let's say, a GT3, but look, I can I can go 140 miles on the straight and still have fun. Now the tires that I'm using, they have a couple of track days behind them, so they are definitely broken in. I got them when they were heat cycled, and that is the right thing to do. From now on, I'll be getting heat cycled tires. I feel like the wear of heat cycled tires is a lot better. I am starting with pretty low PSI, so I usually start with 27, and now I'm up to 35 in the left, which now, see, it takes a lot of abuse. And in the back, we're at 45. So, woo! See how the car is rotating? That's the beauty of a 911. You can let the car rotate, and when you hit the throttle, it'll absolutely steer with the throttle. And check this out. My slow 911 Carrera T is easily keeping up with a GT4. The person in front of me definitely sounds better, but they're probably wondering, why is a regular Carrera sitting on my butt? Alright, thank you. Thank you. We're going to be passing offline. Thank you very much. Awesome. This is really going to be a fast lap. I feel it. Oh yes. Now, it's funny, the more money and the more upgrades you make to your car, the more money you need to spend on it. For example, I got these lovely bucket seats, which, again, game changer, absolute game changer. However, now I need a 5-point harness. I know I do, because the 3-point just doesn't cut it. Especially at braking. I do that trick where you kind of clip your belt in and to lock it in place, but that's still not it. So maybe not this year. This year I'd like to enjoy what I have. Maybe next year we'll invest in a 5-point. All right. Check this out. So this is a very, very tricky pass at the straight, and you have to be crazy offline because you can't really navigate the turn the right way. These are the skills you learn with your instructor during HPDE days. Let's see. You also learn how to read your mirrors and stuff like that. I do have a fast car behind me. I just have to figure out whether or not I want to give them a point by. Are they close enough? They probably are. And it's funny, they wanted to make sure I see them. Go, buddy. Go, go, go. Check this out. This is a proper track etiquette. I'm fast, but I'm not the fastest. And you just let people go. Let them have fun. That's what I wanted to say, actually. There you go. It just came back to me. All right. Passing here. I am in an advanced group, which means we can pass in various sections, not just on the straights. It also means that there's a lot of cars here that don't have any cats. So when you get behind them, it smells absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible, to the point where you get nauseous. So for me, the seats and the combination of fumes have not been good to me. I did have a pretty good lunch, acai bowl, and that helped. But yeah, my stomach was pretty upset with me. On this track earlier today, I broke 30,000 miles on this car. I got the car with about 12 or so. So in the 4 years that I've owned it, I've put on 18,000 miles. You know, I had a couple of cars, I still do, so it's not my everyday car. I do consider it my daily, just not every day. And it's been absolutely amazing. Every single year I go to the track. Every single year I try to make an adjustment, a change to the car, and this year, I have to say, it's been absolutely amazing. So how about this? I'm going to end this video. I'll chat with you in a little bit at the end of this session so we can inspect the car. I can show you what you can expect at the end of a session like this, and we'll take it from there. All right. got back. Let's inspect the damage. Okay, I had to get myself out of this this helmet. Holy smokes. All right, these are the tires. Check this out. Still plenty of life left, a lot of good wear and tear. Yes, there's some scraping, but that's absolutely normal. The brakes themselves, oh, there's so much heat coming off of them. But the pads look very clean. Rear tires, let's see. Nice, even, this was the hottest tire, and I'm going a little beyond the arrows here. I'm right at the limit. So next time I'm gonna have to drop the pressure even more. And then this tire, this is the one that was on the other side last year. So again, very, very even wear. Now, I do have my camber maxed out. So I don't have camber plates in this car, but I do have camber maxed out on the OEM setup. And as you can see, with the amount of pushing that I've been doing, the camber seems to be fine. Maybe if I were driving it hard, I'm not saying I'm the fastest driver. If I were to drive the car really, really hard, I would need more negative camber. But for my purposes, I don't think I need it. By the way, check it out. These are the seats. Absolutely lovely. And a hidden gem is the fact that not only you can mount a camera mount in the back, but you can also do one like this. I had a dual camera setup earlier. I was testing out what's better. But check it out, you've got the skeleton here, so you can get all kinds of different mounts for it. Very, very cool. But anyways, given how I'm feeling, I don't think I'm gonna do the last session. I've done 4 sessions. I don't think I have it in me to do the last one because I've got a 3-hour drive home, and driving really nauseous is just not a good feeling. I've been getting more nauseous with each session, and what I've done so far is good enough for me, so I have to know when to quit. But anyways, I just wanted to take you on this fun trip with me. I do these things a bunch of times a year. I don't always film every single one, but this one I wanted to film because I really wanted to share my experiences with the seats, with the controller, and maybe my driver skill improves every single year, and I'm super happy with everything. I'm so happy with this car. I have zero desire, absolutely zero desire for a GT car. This car is fantastic. I actually spoke to a couple of people here who do have GT cars, and they all said I was absolutely lovely cars, but it's very hard to find the limit. With this car, I am exactly where I want to be. I don't want to be any faster. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't mind being a little slower. It would be nice. Sometimes I feel like I should get a Miata club and do that, because the older I get, the more I am sort of cautious of speed, because there's a lot of, I have a lot to lose in case something were to happen. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Leave me a comment below what you thought of it. How's my driving skill? Any tips? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.